another endurance tech tip. And this is brought to us by Capri Tools. Capri Tools is fantastic. If you go to their website, you're gonna be amazed at what they have to offer. We've really enjoyed having our Capri Tools. It's really helped us at the track because our tools are always reliable for us, and that's very important when you're in the middle of a pit stop and you gotta get back out on track. What we're here to talk about today is windshield safety, windshield clean, windshield getting dirty, etc. We're going to talk a little bit about today to how to make sure you can prevent that a little bit with just a little bit of investment and work. All right, so we're talking about windshield cleanliness, windshields not getting dirty, but what also happens at the racetrack? We get things flying up, rocks, tires, parts from cars, and they break our windshield. So what we're going to talk about is how do you prevent that? And here's what I would suggest. It's going to be a little bit of an investment, but I think when you look at the cost of a brand new windshield, I don't know what it is these days, but I bet it's at least $200 or $300, right, to replace a glass windshield in your car. Well, if you could just do some tear-offs on your car, that's going to be the same price as one windshield. But the problem with that is if you don't do tear-offs and you get a broken windshield, guess what? You're going to be at the racetrack with a broken windshield and not racing. So we get our windshield tear-offs. We've been working with a company called Cole Motorsports for over 25 years. They're great, they're fantastic. They make our tear-offs just for our car, okay? So if you call them up, they'll go ahead and make them just for your car. So if you notice what we do with the tear-offs, we label them. If you probably watch IndyCar or even IMSA WeatherTech series, they label them with different colors. That helps you, again, to be able to pull them off one at a time. Because if you don't do that, you're sitting there in the pit stop and you either can't get it all pulled off in time or you're in a situation where you pull 2 or 3 at once. But you're thinking, hey, Will, our team is not in a situation where we can be affording to do windshield tear-offs every weekend. I'm not suggesting you do that. Guess what's neat about windshield tear-offs? They're just as cleanable, if that's a word, cleanable, as a normal windshield. So I left this on here, so if you can zoom in here a little bit, look here at, I have a little bit of a windshield wiper rubber mark. Just take a little bit of Malco polish. I can get that right off. So anything like that on the windshield, I do this all the time. I just go in, I polish my windshield and take it off, and I actually don't have to use a whole lot of windshield tear-offs. I bet we don't go through more than one windshield tear-off a weekend. And in your case, if you're very smart about it, you wouldn't have to go through maybe more than one set of these a year. But think about this. Something's going to come up. It's going to break your windshield. This is going to prevent the breakage, and it's going to help put you in a situation where if you get a lot of stuff going on in the middle of the race, you can just pop your windshield wiper up, pull this off, and ready to go back out on the track. So again, it's just a little tip. It's a little bit of money spent, but when you think about what it costs to replace a glass windshield, I think you're going to find that actually you're going to be less cost by the end of the year.